Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Slice and Dice video. It's me, Cranberry. Hopefully you are doing well. I'm having a good one. I'm just chilling, just got back from work, and I am excited to be playing the game today. I'm doing really well. I guess quick spoiler for the last video. We did win. Win streak's going pretty well. 27 is a pretty big improvement over the last PB, which I think was like, what, 17, 15, somewhere in that range. So that's good. Hopefully we'll keep it up. Hopefully it'll continue to go. Obviously, right? Now, assuming that we do win today, well, I guess either way I'm going to be streaming Slice and Dice later today, but assuming that I win this run today, for the stream later, there's a very good chance that we'll hit the big 3-0, so if you want to come see that happen, you should maybe come over to Twitch and check out the stream. And maybe, if I'm not an idiot, I will figure out how to multi-stream and it'll just be over here on YouTube as well. We'll see how it goes. But without further ado, let's play. Let's hop in here. Let's slice, let's dice. Give me the basic team. These are pretty bad curses. I was watching Pun Pun's video about him assessing curses, and a really important point he made about barricade is there's some fights where this is kind of a death sentence on. Specifically the hand. If the hand ever does a summon, it's basically as if the hand has generated 30 health for himself. In addition to how much damage all those swords end up doing, it can be really nasty. So barricade, kind of a really bad curse for a couple of specific cases. So I'm going to avoid that here. They're just going to go for a random, because these are all pretty, like, same logic. Ghostly Monster is terrible against the hand. Small bonus. Very specific fights can end up being a death sentence as well. And Backstab is just a pretty nasty curse. So we're going to switch here. We're going to reroll, I mean. And we end up with some interesting choices here. We have Monster Shields 1 and Skulk. Which are the only, like, takeable curses, because these two are kind of miserable, right? Monster Shields, I think I'm just going to go Skulk. It's more damage on turn 1 versus more health on every turn, effectively, right, with Monster Shields. So we're just going to go Skulk here. I think that's not the worst. I think that out of all the curses that I've seen, this is the best curse so far. And we have a pretty decent starting team here. Although we have, I don't know. We have some issues too, I guess, starting team-wise. We'll see how this goes. Cleave Shield's not the worst thing. I'll just settle for that here. This is, like I mentioned, the Skulk turns. We have to be careful about just, you know, not dying. We seem to be dying. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is kill this rat up here. I believe put a burst on Alloy, and hopefully from this position we can maintain. We're going to need at least the Suck Wand off of Cultist this turn, probably. There we go. We can cut this archer down too. I don't think we go for the pain side here. I think the pain side's a no good hit for us. Okay, well the game seems to disagree. Okay, well the game seems to really indicate that we want to do the pain move today. Which I don't think is necessary. I think we can win this fight without using the pain. Should be fun. Cut kills the rat here. Unfortunately, currently kills everyone on our team right now, but we get some pretty good rolls here, so I'm not too worried now. There we go. Okay. This is a very scary fight for our team. We have a lot of trouble killing Thorns here, so we're going to mainly look for a character that just gets us through this combat. More than anything, we're probably going to ignore the... Oh, the Wings is a pretty good item to get. And I will say, you know, Wolf isn't that big of a deal here. The main issue is going to be the Thorns for this fight. It's very tempting to take Wings here. Here's the problem. I'm going to decline, because here's the real problem with Wings. I'm just going to forget that we have it. We're going to take this unnecessary risk here in this one fight, and then I'm just going to forget I even have the item, and it's going to cause us some problems. So, no thank you. I have the random here. I really just want a character that can fight these Thorns a bit better. And these are both just bad characters anyway. Okay, Ranger's like the literal best Thorn killer in the game, so that's good news. That's extremely good news for us here. I'll take this and this here, and that should cause a retreat, I'm pretty sure, or close to it at least. Oh yeah, that is lethal. Okay. We do this, and then we do this, and you live. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Very good stuff. Very happy with how this has played out so far. I'm willing to take a Scar. I like Scar, not with Acolyte here, but I like Scar just because it gives us the opportunity to gain value out of healing on turn 1. Which would be very useful with Skulk, potentially. I like these rolls. There's actually all really good rolls here. We're going to do like this, into this, probably. And to just burst. into, I think, just a... I mean, we can just do this, actually, and win the fight. There we go. Love to see that. Bramble doesn't seem too scary to me here. I think we have enough damage to kill him. Reroll Cultist, no. Cultist is pretty solid. I'll take a Scrapper here. I think Scrapper is pretty good with Ranger. The Cleave to enable Bloodlust is really nice. We just need a good shielder, and then we're like looking pretty good here. And Scrapper has pretty good value in this fight as well, I think, for the most part. We'll take that for sure. Okay, yeah, extremely good turn for us. We'll put this probably on Ranger. Ranger's a little bit more important than the Alloy is. I think I just actually do this too when I think about it. Just kill the rat this turn. We're 2 damage away from killing the Bramble. Should be very manageable for us. That does get the job done. Okay. Alright. Ice Cube versus Silver Imp. I gotta take the Ice Cube. Might have some potential, you never know, right? Doesn't do anything for us currently, but if we see like we see Caldera, I'll be very happy to have this. Oh, sorry, like a burp there. Same thing for Glacier. Glacier would be pretty good too with Ice Cube. There's some good use cases for it. It's worth a speculative pick here, I would say. I don't have enough shields to get a retreat out of any of these bozos, but I can do quite a bit of damage and just kill the militia this turn, which I think is worthwhile. With Cut, we're just 2 damage away from killing this goblin and winning the fight, so I think we'll take that. It is a little, you know, I will say Skulk is a very scary curse. It is a very scary curse sometimes, but we're managing just fine so far. Oh, you know, would you look at that? Caldera is here. We'll hold the Ice Cube. We'll be pretty happy about that. We have a very synergistic team here, right? We have Ranger to Cleave, and then we have Scrapper to get Bloodlust, and Caldera to start Scalding. It's looking pretty good to me. We need to get some better rolls here, though, hopefully. There we go. Drop that down. We get 3 mana there, and we should be able to hopefully kill this Ogre next turn. If not, we should be able to put up the defense required, too. But we do just have the lethal. Good. Good stuff. Very, very nice team here. Huh. Let's just figure out Acolyte's pretty tempting right now. Acolyte doesn't do much for the team in general, and if we do hit that Vitality, getting 3 mana off of it is pretty nice. But here's the problem. Harpoon is just solid. Like, Harpoon is just decent value no matter what. I think we'll just put that onto Scrapper here. On turns where Scrapper does just miss a bunch of times, it'll be nice to have a backup thing here. Also, we can go Vulnerable Hit into Cleave, which is pretty good too. Okay. This is a very rough turn for us, I will say. Okay, how do things currently look? Because right now, the way I see this going is something like this into... I need to deal 1 damage to this Soodle so we can get an overkill. Or we can get a Shield Bash. Although I don't know if I want to risk looking for... oh, maybe we can look for a Shield Bash here. I don't know. Let's take these and roll the rest. Do we want to hold this? I think we're better off looking for... Like, 1 mana does, like, genuinely nothing for us this turn is the issue. I think we're better off looking for a Vitality heal in case we whiff. Okay, no, we need to roll still. I'm gonna settle here. The way I see this, we can do this into this here. And just play a defensive line and hopefully just kind of outvalue them here. I think this is an important moment here to not get blinded by the kill conditions of the fights and just fight them normally. Because we could try to risk a lot to get the overkill there, but we also just have enough to survive the turn, and we should be able to win from this position. I think pretty easily. Right? So I think we take that where we can. Oh, can I just do burst here and then just kill? Okay, if we can just save Ally that way, we should put the cleanse on Caldera then. Let's do that. Just us versus a single bandit. We should win this one. I'll hold these. I guess I just hold this too, whatever. Put this here. Well, you will retreat after this. There we go. Yeah, that causes the retreat. Okay. Good stuff. Sisters don't seem too scary to me. I think Guardian short term is actually really good for us here. I think it works really well with what the team's currently doing. I really don't want to skip a Vampire. The Vampire is just a very strong red. I feel like our Acolyte is like the weakest member of this team, honestly, here. Which is kind of crazy because Alloys are traditionally like one of the weakest in the game, but he's been doing okay on this team. Yeah, I think it is just a Vampire pick here, honestly. I think we'll move the Scar over to Vampire to get more use of those self heals. This feels like a pretty good fight to me, though. I'm not too worried here, although obviously a lot of Skulk damage coming in, which is not great. Take the Cleave. I would love a Bloodlust here off of what's his name. Although we can just take this too. Honestly, that should get the job done. Hit here, and I'm sorry to say, Alloy is just dying in this fight. It was a ton of damage coming in, obviously. No one was really gonna get saved here. We'll put this down here. Yeah, it's fine. Or not, no, only some people were gonna be able to save this fight, basically. Not much to be done about it. Okay, that should be lethal, I think. You get to do this, yeah. Not the end of the world, though. I'm pretty down with Soup. Life Bolt's not bad either, though, honestly, especially with Scar. These are both good with Scar. I think, personally, I was more of a Soup fan, though. Slap this on over here. It does ruin the self-shield side. It just becomes a normal shield, but Alloy's looking a little bit better with this, I think. Okay. Well, we're gonna get some summons here, unfortunately. Nothing we can really do about that. You take one out, which I think is fine. And 2 bumps isn't a big deal. Okay. I'll take this here as well. We can go this into this and pretty much just kill everyone. Yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it for sure. Ooh. I don't hate Warden, obviously, here. And Warden's really tempting with the what's it called? With the Soup. It's more sides getting affected, but, like, Knight is just too strong, I feel like. A little bit of anti-synergy, though, with the Exert and Scrapper, unfortunately. But this is a little too strong to pass up on, I think, here, too. The Steel heals. Looking pretty strong. Ooh, okay, so we're having some issues. We're having some issues here, it looks like to me, with the Skulk crit carrier hit. This is looking like one of those situations we have to just assume that some people are going to die here. We can play defensively as possible, and anyone who can survive this opening turn will do very well. We need to be mindful that not many people are going to survive, though. Okay, that's good. That's actually really good. So we do this. We're going to do a lot of parrying here, basically. Unfortunately, Caldera's taking too much damage, it looks like. Is there any way we can... No, and the person who's really killing him is the Caldera, so... Not much to do about that. Or you know what we could do, maybe, though? Hold on. Can we do the parry here, and then... No. Yeah, I'm not seeing a line where we make it out of here, basically. I think we parry. I think we... If you see it, I don't see it. But it just wins the fight here. We get to leave. We only lose Caldera. It seems fine to me. Because we're using the Vampire's hit to heal themselves and to boost the Scrapper hit high enough to parry. And we can't really kill the carrier here preemptively, so the Caldera is just taking that damage. And the actual mana hit's too small. I guess we'll just do this, just to end the fight there. Not too bad, though, honestly. That's just how some fights are going to be, unfortunately. It is what it is. We can take the Crystallize here, preemptively trying to get like an Artificer, but I'm just pretty okay with Bag of Holding. Bag of Holding is a good, valuable item for us, honestly, for most teams. Doesn't do anything currently, but I'm just happy to have it for potential future combos. Okay, we need to do some damage here. Looking for an engage roll, probably. These aren't too bad. Okay, can we do... Yeah, we can. We can kill this quartz, put the shield here. We can skull. I think we just want to hold mana for infuse later. Vampire's getting weakened, but they have that big HP pool. Should be fine. I'll definitely hold the mana here. I don't love the cleave attack this turn, I don't think. And looking for a shield here from Knight 2. There we go. Very good. Well, at this point, we can probably take the cleave. Get to do like this into cleave here, which looks pretty good. Big shield here, tiny heal there. A little scalding and pass. Okay. Looks pretty good to me. Okay, I guess I'll keep doing this. Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, we just have super lethal there. There we go. Could have done it a little bit more efficiently, obviously, but like we had that one dead to rights. Okay. Very good. For 2 rats into the Lich fight, I'm actually really down for this. Arrow could be maybe cool, but not really. We have low odds of it being good unless we see like Urn for a cool arrow combo kill. I just want this for Titanbane's Potion and Copper Ring, though. I think that's worth it, honestly. I feel pretty in control of this fight, too. I'm not too worried. And we'll put the Copper Ring... not on Vampire. Probably on just Scrapper. Actually, you know what I kind of like here? I like this right now. I think there's a very good chance that we're incentivized on turn 1, even if Scrapper's not getting hit, to put the heal shield on him. I think I kind of like this a little bit more. Arrow doesn't go anywhere. Neither does Titanbane Potion for now. These are saved for later. Okay, well... This is a pretty easy Wanderer pickup to me. We... lose some stuff, but not really. This probably goes on to Knight. This goes back to Vampire to make up for those self heals. Well, that's on Wanderer. I don't think it matters too much. There's chances we still could go like Shield onto Copycat Shield for a super big heal move. But actually, no, this doesn't even copy the heal, because that's not a keyword for Copycat to copy, so never mind. It's not even that good here. I mean, just Wander is good. Not too worried. Unfortunately, Wander not getting targeted at all here turn 1, which is a little annoying, but we'll manage, I think. Okay, that's fine. Let me just, like, engage onto Knight probably here. And not a bad Skulk turn, honestly. We take very little damage. And, Lich does summon a billion more bones, but we don't have Cleanse. It is maybe potentially an issue here with the Lich potentially, like, cleansing our asses. But we have Scald, we have spread damage, we have good stuff. We get those spread hits maybe here. That's where, you know, killing a bones is basically a spread hit, so I'll take that. I don't have enough mana to Scald this turn, though. That's unfortunate. And Wanderer seems dead set on rolling the Defy side when not being targeted, which is unfortunate. Oh, you know what I can do here? I can do... Yeah, I can do... hit into hit here, and so that's a little bit more efficient. That works a little bit better. Okay. Vampire's getting stoned this turn. That'll be fine. Lose a mana side, we lose a damage side. Not the end of the world. Now we get the cleaves. Okay. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. Kill everyone there. We make a bone. You just Scald again. Get a direct hit on the Lich. Put the shield up here. And we got this was a very easy trial to take. It wasn't even scary at all, honestly. Oh, there we go. Kill the Lich, and then hit here, and then we cause the bone to retreat. We get an anvil. I don't think I've hit this. I really like the Titan's Vein Potion if we see Hexia. Ice Cube's pretty good. Harpoon's pretty good, and the Scar and Ring have good value as well. That's an interesting choice, so I'm curious how you guys feel about that one, if you would take that or not. I don't take that one, but I think it's actually pretty close. If I had Scrapper, Silver Pendant would be like an arguable like game winner for taking Scrapper to the end. But we don't have that. And because of that, I think we just take Hourglass here. It's decent. It's good on Caldera. Although I think the Hourglass, or the what's his side here, is not getting affected at all. Actually, you know what? In that case, it's probably better on Ranger. All 5 sides get affected by the Hourglass, and we have some pretty good benefits, like, you know, doubling Cleave is obviously strong. Yada yada, right? So I think it makes more sense on Ranger. Could go Cleave, Shield. We don't have any Cleanse, so not even that big of a deal. I think we'll copy the Mana Gain. These are all good rolls. We can take all of these here. So we hit. Copy the Mana Gain. Put the Mana Gain Shield probably onto Ranger. Kill the Snake. Put the block here on Knight, just to counteract the... Not counteract, but to contend against the poison coming in. Not too worried, though. Looking for those steel heals here. There we go. You can do this. We can do this, and we can copy Engage to give Knight a bit more shields this turn. Scald's pretty decent value. I should take this Basilisk down next turn, hopefully. We can mana gain or we can probably have the Mana Gain Sun again, but I think that's kind of weak here. I think we just want to look for more damage. These are both pretty good rolls, actually. That should be good enough. That should get the kill. Oh, sorry. Infuse first. Pass, and we should be able... If we can't kill the Alpha here, it's kind of weird. We should be able to get the kill from this position. Or not, maybe. Never mind. Maybe I'm dumb. There we go. Hooray. Oh, this fight seems pretty easy. Weird choice here. Let me think for a moment. I'm pretty sure it's a Warlock pickup here. I like Prophet, but Warlock, as everyone knows, is kind of just a game winner. Pretty easy pickup. We lose the Ice Cube value, not that that matters too much. Yeah, not a lot going on synergistically with Warlock here, unfortunately, but I think we just put this here to give him more health. Oh, we definitely give him the Scar, too. And honestly, maybe even the Copper Ring as well. We want to give as much empty health as possible here, so we can trigger Infuse earlier on him. I think that's the idea, at least. Okay. We've got Caw Egg hatching right away, which is kind of annoying. Let's just see how things look here if we kill the egg. Yeah, we got some issues. War Chief is causing some problems for sure. We're not going to get much better than the Exert side here. We can get the shield, but it's effectively the same versus the Vampire. Warlock, what do you got for me? That's really good. Okay. We do this. We make a bunch of mana. We can blaze down a Ghost here. And then just kill Caw. Maybe just put the parry on Vampire here too. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay. That looks very good to me. Okay, definitely take the steel heal here. I'll just settle for this, honestly. We pretty much win this fight. We don't have to be too finicky about it. Because we do technically this into this. I believe the War Chief will run away. There we go. Let me think. This is a real head scratcher. We have Warlock. Another character making mana is really good. I had a run actually where I had Wandcraft on Wanderer with Warlock, and I lost against, I think, Inevitable. I forget who the final boss was, but I had a thing where it just wasn't enough value. Like cannibalizing the Wanderer like that ended up being actually pretty bad for us, and it was very annoying to get the Defy mana size to hit when you wanted it to. A little too RNG dependent. I'm gonna go. Maybe this is controversial. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Pipe here. It's pretty decent on Vampire, and it'll be pretty good no matter who our final red is, probably. Hopefully. And there's even some grays where we can combine Dragon Pipe with Soup, and it becomes really strong as well. So something to keep in mind there. These are all pretty good rolls. We'll take pretty much all of these. We're gonna go... Guess we can just do this. Just really good. There we go. Okay. Do I just blaze down the Hydra here? Or maybe I just kill Chomp. I like just killing Chomp, I think. These Ranger at 2, but we should be fine. Okay, Wanderer gets a nice kill here. There we go. I'm more of a Fencer person, I think, here. Fencer will help us a decent bit against Hand. Having a top dodge and having size that benefit a lot from the +1 is pretty good. Happy to have them here, and I think we'll even give them the Hourglass still. Well, maybe Hourglass should go on. I kind of like it on Wanderer, because Wanderer's a little bit weak on the first turn sometimes. Especially if he's not getting targeted, so maybe we want this here for a little bit more impact turn one, but I think we get more value out of it on Fencer on average. I think it should go there, probably. Something to think about, though, at least. Interesting. Okay, this Skulk Poison is obviously very bad news for us. I'll hold this here. Oh, that's so good. Thank you. Thank you, Wanderer. I was a little worried this turn, but luckily Wanderer gives us the turn 1 troll kill, which is very nice. Thank you. Ooh, that was a scary fight there. That could have actually just, with the Skulk RNG, that could have just ended everything. But luckily, we took Wanderer and did not give him Wandcraft. Although Wandcraft would have also handled that too, actually. I shouldn't be too silly about it. Oh, sorry. Oop. There we go. A little misclick there. Interesting stuff. I think I'm supposed to go Poison Dip. We have 2 characters that hold it really well, both Fencer. I think technically Wanderer's a little bit better with it. Turn 1 he's worse, but beyond that he gets pretty good. He gets quite a bit better with it pretty quickly. Against the Hand, though, I think on Hand we do this. But yeah. This looks pretty good to me here. Yeah, it's really strong. You can do like just double burst here. Basilisk almost dead next turn. Looks pretty good to me. I don't know why I'm even copying this. It seems like a pretty bad thing to copy this turn. Or a pretty bad thing to hold this turn, I should say. That is lethal. Cool. This fight looks a little bit scary. Let me think. Let me think here. I like Fate. Normally, I'd be worried about Fate versus Hexia, but we have the Titanbane potion. So Fate ends up being very strong against Hexia once we disable her ability. Very good mana support with Warlock as well, but Poet's pretty good too. The only problem is that what's her name? Fate doesn't get the biggest benefit out of a Dragon Pipe. I'm gonna go Poet here, I think. It's a tough choice, but I like this one a little bit more. I think we also need to consider this, too. We do lose the 2 shield all, but we get a heal 3 and shield 3 charge side. And then we have a 3 heal shield cantrip as well on the character, which to me seems very strong. I like that quite a bit. I think we'll put this maybe onto Warlock here to cover that blank. Yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, those look pretty good this turn. I need some mana so I can give this charge shield a bit bigger. There we go. Oh, who am I killing? Probably just the demon. Put this here. Wish I still had Caldera. Unfortunately, we don't. And unfortunately, Vampire gets pain, but that shouldn't be the end of the world, hopefully. We'll see. Yeah, they all hate Poet. That's kind of funny, actually. Should be able to keep Poet alive here if we make a little bit of mana. There we go. Oh, hold on. We need to do this first. And easy fight. Hydra doesn't seem too scary. Oh my god. Okay. So. A lot of stuff happening here. My first gut instinct is to put the Silk Cape on Warlock so we get much more consistent mana. Should be pretty GG from there with this team especially. I like that quite a bit. And I don't see much value in Eye of Horus here. Yeah, it's just a Silk Cape, I think, on this one. Let's take the Harpoon and put it, I don't know where exactly. The Silk Cape looking pretty good there. And with how much, like this, for example, see, it's just crazy. Poet, we need to probably reroll a bit, but we get to do this, into this, into this, into this here. Yeah, we need to reroll Poet. We need Poet to get an actual usable side here, but other than that, the fight's looking pretty GG. There we go. Okay. Put this on yourself. Blaze. Oh, we actually could have saved you too. Actually, we could have just hit one of the snipers. We'll hit this one instead because it makes more sense. They're running away. Very good. We are against the hand. The hand's a little bit worrisome. Ha. Ha ha ha. This is not great. I need to think here for a moment. First gut check, actually, is take Witch here and put the Silk Cape on Witch instead. You get +3 mana across the way there, which is pretty solid, pretty consistent mana generation. It'll be 4 mana after the boost from hand. And we'll have access to some cleanse then, which is nice. We don't have any cleanse, although if we do the Silk Cape, we won't have cleanse anymore. We'll have access to Weaken, which is good against the hand for the summons and the poison sides. What are our rerolls that we can hit left still, though? Because these are pretty bad, generally. Forsaken would be... Actually, not even a bad hit here, honestly. I would like Forsaken on this team a decent bit. Would be a pretty good character, I think. I think Doctor and Surgeon are probably better, though, than anyone here. So I think, yeah, I think we were supposed to random. But the Witch line is tempting. We just get Surgeon. That makes me feel a lot better, honestly, about top kill. We can just bring them back with surgery. So that makes me feel pretty safe there. We don't want Titan Bane Potion here. It's not a Titan Bane maneuver. If anything, if you didn't realize, Titan Bane will just make things worse for us. No one can petrify here, so there's not much reason to put Ice Cube on anywhere. It doesn't make sense for it to be here. Yeah, I think we're just good to go. I don't see what else we would do, really. I'm not seeing another line that makes sense, at least, so... Let's run it. Yeah, a lot of damage coming turn 1, as to be expected. We get some... Well, let's see how things look here currently. We have not the amazing Surgeon side, but it's not terrible. We can take out a Saber right away. Now this Saber is hitting Warlock. This one's hitting the Wanderers. I think we're supposed to go up here. We can keep everyone alive turn 1. That we can do. How good is that, though? It's not bad, obviously. I think we're supposed to copy the charge shield here on Wander as well. I think we're supposed to do, like, you know, this into this. I guess it was the same either way. Put this here. Things are a little bit iffy, though, with this. Mana would be nice from the Surgeon. But I think the shields keep me a little bit safer. I think here's the thing, though, too, that's important. I think with the Wanderer here, I think I'm supposed to try to roll for damage while he's getting defied, right? Or even then, I'm supposed to probably roll for poison, too. Yeah, I think the shield is bad, because we can always burst to keep Wanderer alive here, too. If we need to, we can go, like, for example, this, and then this. And that keeps Wanderer just alive, as is here. So I think this is the worst roll for Wanderer. I think everyone else rolled pretty well this turn. And I think we can try to get a little bit of a high roll on or at least a better roll on Wanderer for this fight. There we go. See, now this changes things a little bit. How much is this hitting for right now? 17. I think we just put that into the hand. Let me play it like this. You get a little bit extra mana too out of Warlock, which is nice. How do we feel about actually? Hold on, here's an interesting line. How do we feel about this into this into like maybe like a block here? Into, do we Clink? Is Clink good this turn? Not really. I don't think at least is good this turn. Just thinking. Let me put this on Fencer, I guess. This goes here. Let me put the one burst here. That's fine. It's honestly a very good opening turn here. I don't think we have much to worry about. Unless we roll really badly next turn. Okay, hands taking the turn off, we're pretty much guaranteed to win here. Oh, especially if we're rolling like this, too. This is beautiful stuff. Okay. How do I... Actually, I think I'll just re-roll the Warlock here. So the Pain is nice, but I think we just want to look for the Bloodlust instead here. Okay, well. Okay, very good stuff. Very good stuff. Then we do this to get a little bit of more mana out of the Warlock. We do this here. Then we put this probably up here to full heal Wanderer. Put the poison there. Oh, does Clink ever get... Oh, actually, I can just fucking kill you. Hey, I had lethal, by the way. Can I get there without using the Warlock? No, I have to use the Warlock, unfortunately. Or I have to use the Wanderer. I meant to say, sorry. But, yeah, that looks GG. I mean, it's kind of rude. Yeah, I'll save him. Okay, you know what, Surgeon? You deserve to live. No reason to just let you die for fun. Okay, good run. Very good stuff. Very good stuff there. Let's submit our score. Let's see how we did. And, ooh, we're climbing. We're climbing. 68th on the leaderboards. Almost nice. But good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I'll see you for the stream later. Hopefully I won't lose during the stream and I'll come back to the next YouTube video. At maybe 31 wins. Who knows? Maybe I'll do 3 runs today. We'll see. We'll see. Goodbye.